So this morning we're concentrating on the vagus nerve and some movement to release the vagus nerve. I'm pointing here because it runs down the back of our bodies. It's the biggest nerve in the body, and the vagus nerve is really important when we're considering anxiety because the vagus nerve connects us to the parasympathetic nervous system. Parasympathetic nervous system moves us into our rest and digest state. So it's really important with the vagus nerve that we actually stimulate that vagus nerve to enable us to move into rest and digest. So what we're going to do this morning is a little bit of movement and also some self-massage to release the neck where the vagus nerve runs, and just to really sort of get us really nice and loose around the sort of neck and shoulder area. So you can sit for this or you can stand, whatever you would prefer. And we're just going to start with some gentle head movements. So we're just going to be looking gently as far as you can, so you don't have to we're not stretching it to hugely, just until you can feel the stretch to the left and to the right. And just noticing as we're doing this. So just really coming into the body and noticing as we're moving left to right, is there a side that feels tighter for you? So for me it's definitely this left side, might be different for you. But just being really aware of the body and what we can feel. And then we're just going to increase that stretch slightly by bringing, so let's start with the left hand. We're just going to bring that left hand behind us. And again, we're going to twist the opposite direction. So the opposite direction where your hand is, we're just going to twist. And back to the centre. Twisting. Back to the centre. Twisting. Back to the centre. Now let's bring some breath into this. So as we twist to the left, we're just going to inhale through the nose. And as we come back to the centre, exhale out of the nose. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. Let's do one more. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling. Let's shake all that out. Other side, so right arm behind the back, and then looking in the opposite direction. Just trying to keep this shoulder of the arm that we have behind the back relaxed, so not letting it tense and come up to the ear, but just letting that be nice and loose. Left to the centre, left to the centre, and with the breath inhaling, exhaling, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose. Okay, we're just going to do a little bit of self-massage now. So we're just going to take our hand and starting on this, I find it easier to do the opposite hand to the side that I'm massaging, but you might find it easier to do this. But we're just going to go down. So just find there's a muscle that runs down here, down the back of the neck. It's sort of slightly to one side of the spine, and we're just going to, and you'll feel it, if you turn your head, you'll feel it tense. So it's that muscle we're going for. It's actually called the sternocleidomastoid muscle. It actually runs down and onto here, but this can get really tight. So what we're going to be doing is just gently, just going to, if you can, just pick it up and squeeze it, picking up and squeezing. And again, we could bring our breath into this again. So we could do some inhale, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, inhale, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4. Let's swap sides. Same again on this other side. Inhaling, 2, 3, 4, exhaling, 2, 3, 4, inhaling, 2, 3, 4, exhaling, 2, 3, 4. And then finally, I hope I can show you this. It's going to be quite hard with me trying to. I'm going to have to turn to the back, but there's a. If you feel towards the, just make sure I'm staying with you. Yeah, if you feel towards the, on the back of your head and go down your skull, you'll feel like the end of the skull, and there's a line that comes all the way along here where all the muscles to our neck connect, and these get really tight, particularly if you can find the centre ones. And if you push your fingers in, you'll probably be able to feel that it's tender if you've not massaged that area before. So just go gentle, but this can cause a lot of headache. So we're just going to press on that area and just do little gentle circles on that area. We'll stay here for a little while because this can get really tight. So again, just gently on this area here. So on the back of the head. Just feeling out, and you'll feel there's like a little lumpy protrusion on your skull, and that's what you're looking for. And as you press, you'll probably feel it feels tender. So you're just gently pressing on that area and just circles. Circles, circles, morning everyone. Just gentle circles. And then when that feels like that's sort of comfortable, it's released slightly, we're just going to move all the way along. So going all the way along the base of the skull. Just with 2 fingers. This is really nice to do if you suffer from like tension headaches. This is absolutely fantastic to do because it will release all of these. Quite often, if you have a tension headache that's here, it originates from these muscles here. So we're just like loosening all of that. And the left to right head movement that I did earlier is also really good if you get tension headaches. And then just to finish, we're just going to take the so if you have had Indian head massage, which I also do, this is a movement they do in Indian head massage, we're just going to take the base of the hand, so this part of the hand, and we're just going to rub vigorously along that part of the skull, along this bottom part that we were massaging here, just rubbing that, and it just feels really nice. But again, it's just this will increase the blood flow to that area. So again, if we've got tense muscles, the more we can get the blood in, that helps to release the muscle. It helps to remove any of the toxins in that muscle. We're getting the blood flow through, and then it will release. So you might want to do it with 2 hands if it's easier. I'm going to knock my glasses off in a minute, or with your fingertips. But we're just going up and down onto that, onto the bottom of the skull here, onto this. You'll feel like a little bony part at the back of the skull. I'm just rubbing up and down. Just feels really nice. You might want to just close your eyes for this. Just really go for it. Okay, and then let's just go back to those and just see if we notice. So at the beginning we did the head twist. Let's just do those again and just see if we've noticed if there's any further movement now we've done this massaging of the neck. So just gently to the right. Just as far as you can go. We're not like moving it to pain, so just as far as you can go. Just noticing. This side for me is tighter, so I can't get as far. And again, that's interesting to note where that tightness is. So just moving left to right. And let's just do some gentle head circles now. So we're just going down to the chin down and over the shoulder, chin down, over the shoulder, chin down, over the shoulder, one more, chin down, over the shoulder. Okay, thank you for joining. I can't do tomorrow, but Thursday I'll be back 7:30. So if you enjoyed that, join again.